Imagine there are two people and both of want success in life, okay, and one chooses the path with a mentor and one chooses to figure out themselves. 5 years down the line, one is living the life that they want to live and the other person is still struggling in their own trial and methods, okay. So what happened, what changed? The strategies, the intelligence, the information, the knowledge. What exactly? The change is a mentor, and the first person executed with a mentor that has actually achieved those things, and the other person has tried own self, and that's why he is still making mistakes continuously and not able to grow and not able to live that life. So hi everyone, my name is Krantesh, and if you are new to this channel, I help online coaches, consultant and business owners in building a predictable high ticket sales system. And if you want to get all of those information, you can hit like and subscribe to this channel as well. Now in this video, I'm going to talk about not about marketing, ads, funnel or those kind of things. Today is Guru Purnima and I really want to emphasize on the thing that what is the value of a mentor, coach, teacher, guide, guru in our life, and how it has shaped my life and it has shaped many lives, okay. So bear with me, you will get many insights. So let's start with the and also the what are the biggest mistake or challenges people will face if they do not opt for a guru, mentor or guide, okay. Whatever you say, it's like the coach, guide, mentor, whatever it is, okay. I will be like very raw. I have few pointers with me that I do not want to skip. I want to provide maximum value in it. So the first part is that nobody becomes great alone. Nobody, no one has ever great becomes alone. For example, Sachin Tendulkar, Virat Kohli, uh, like there are multiple of people, Cristiano Ronaldo, and business CEOs, billionaires, okay. They have, or everyone have one thing in common, they have coaches, they have mentors and guides with them that they are guiding with the right path, that hey man, this is the right way, because they have already gone through those ways and they don't want their student to go through. And everyone has coaches. Then why we people who are beginner on our journey still think that we don't know coaches? Now second part is information. Information is everywhere, so knowledge is everywhere. So what exactly you need is the difference between knowledge and experience. So you want someone to have knowledge and experience, so that because that person has already gone through those mistakes and they have achieved the life that you currently want to, okay. So it's very easier to learn from someone who has already gone through those challenges than you still trying to figure out yourself and try to do yourself and waste so much of time, right? So information is everywhere. Information nowadays, you have Google, Gemini, ChatGPT, many AI models are there. There's a plethora of knowledge, but information doesn't mean transformation, okay. So what you need is it, you should have a guidance upon the what kind of knowledge you should implement right away, okay. What are the top 3 strategies that you need to implement right away to get your results? This is something that you should be having. That is why it can alone save you years, okay. Now let's take an example of a Google map analogy, which says that if you want to go somewhere, okay, like for example two people want to reach some place, okay, and one people will be like they will somehow reach that place, but it will take them like huge lot of time to reach there, okay. But a person with having Google map is like, in Google map have information and right direction it will give you, so that you reach the fastest way possible to that destination. Otherwise the other people will be like, I don't know, like they will be facing many hurdles, challenges, and then they will reach, okay. So there will be a lot of wastes of time and energy, right? So a mentor is your Google Maps in life. They don't drive the car for you, they simply know the fastest route, okay. Now the part fourth is that why coaches accelerate success, okay. So I will tell you the 4 things that why coaches accelerate the circus. And in even my life, when I hired coaches in fitness, then only I get result, although I have lot of plethora of knowledge, AI, ChatGPT and whatnot. But I only got results when I started working with coaches, be it health, wealth or relationship. I had business, I worked with coaches in relationship also. I worked with coaches in fitness also. I worked with coaches in in relationship also, wealth and fitness also. Okay, I have invested in all of those areas, and then only I have gotten the result that I have actually wanted, because those people have actually gotten those results in their life. Okay, so first, so there are four things a great mentor gives you. First is the clarity. Okay, so they remove the confusion. Instead of 100 strategies, they will only tell you the three, that the top three that you should be implementing. There are multiple solutions that goes in that are available, but the top three things only a coach can guide you. What might take is, the second is speed. So what might take you 5 years could take 1 year. Okay, because you are going to skip the beginner mistakes. Okay, so when you're working with a coach, you skip all those mistakes down the line. Third is accountability. So when you are alone, you could easily, so for example, if you, so people have weak willpower, they don't have, for example, when we are in school, we do homework daily because teacher is always there to ask whether have you done your homework today. If you have not done, tomorrow do it. But someone is there for making us feel accountable. Okay, that's why when someone is watching, you show up and you do the things, you implement the things. The fourth is confidence. Sometimes you don't need another strategy, you simply need someone who believes in you. Okay, until you start believing in yourself. So it is what I call is borrowing the belief of your mentor. Okay, so when in confusion, always ask, and when in confusion, you should have some guidance that this is going to work out, you have my trust. Okay, and then you go with that belief and you start implementing, and things started working out. So for example, in business, so whatever you do, whatever you are thinking to do, and you are not sure that this will produce result or not, and when your business mentor is already have done it, then they were like, yeah, this is going to work out, you're on the right path. So that is way this is going to make you work. Now, the my biggest realization among all this is that in my journey also, I have worked with coaches, multiple coaches. I have learned from the best one. Okay, and I have learned from the mentors who are always ahead of me. Okay, so because of that, my growth accelerated, my knowledge accelerated, my growth, my income got increased. I'm now good at people. So whatever my lack point is, I always work with coaches to remove those obstacles. Okay, and it has not had happened because they had magic or not because they had shortcuts. Is because they had already solved the problem that I'm about to face. That's it. Okay, so they helped me avoid costly mistake. They have saved me time, energy and money. And the important part is frustration, they have saved me from that as well. Now I'm going to tell you how to choose your mentor wisely. Now, let me tell you something equally important. Not everyone calling themselves a mentor nowadays. Nowadays, many coaches are there. So how to distinguish among the best ones? How to choose someone who is going to relatable for you? So so nowadays, social media is totally full of fake gurus, fake screenshot, fake lifestyle, fake promises. Don't choose someone because they have followers. Okay, choose someone because their students are getting results, their value align with yours. That is very important. So if some coach is teaching you shortcuts, or maybe the fake urgency things, ways to go ahead in things, then that's, if you, that is not your way ahead, then you should not go with that. Okay, and their journey should inspire you, and that should make you like you should also want to live that character or that life. Okay, and they should teach from experience and not just theory, because teaching from theory can be done by a like fifth class student as well. Okay, but that doesn't make you accept that knowledge, right? Because that is lacking the convince, that is lacking the proof of concept. Okay, basically, yeah. So before choosing the right mentor, you should have like these 4 points checked. So first is that you should ask yourself, have they achieved what I want to achieve? Okay, so if I'm trying to invest in a business coach, so I should be seeing that whether they have made money or not. If I have invested in a relationship coach, whether they are living a fulfilling relationship life or not. Okay, can they show real client transformation? Do they have result? Do they have proof of concept? Third is, do they teach system or just motivation? So some coaches are like only promising desires, stories. They are good at that, but are they actually giving you transformation, or they have systems with them? Or fourth is, would I like to become more like this person, not just in business but in character? Do you really want to have those traits of that person who is doing that thing? Okay, so you should ask those 4 questions, because a mentor doesn't shape your income, they shape your thinking. Okay, that's really important, because the ultimate goal of hiring a coach is not to be with them every time when you need, is to develop that thinking patterns within yourself so that you can take your decisions yourself. Okay, and then you require that coach less. Okay, so the biggest cost, so people feel like hiring a coach, working with a coach is costly. Okay, so people often say this, but I disagree. Here is the real expense is the real expense is spending years making mistakes that could have been avoided if you would have worked with a coach. So if you would have worked with a coach, it could have saved a lot of money to you. So when you are thinking to invest in a coach, and if you think you need someone to help you out with that, please do it. Okay, that is the fastest way to grow. Sometimes one conversation, one framework, one shift in thinking can completely change the trajectory of your whole life. Okay, so in conclusion, I just want to say this, that I truly believe this: every successful person stand on the shoulder of someone who guided them. Your parents, your teachers, your coaches, your mentors, they all became part of your success story. Never think asking for help is weakness, it's wisdom actually. So when in doubt, always ask your mentors, guide, and whatever you have in place. That is the best way to move forward. If you keep your doubts with yourself, that is going to degrade your thinking, make you depress, and take you longer to things what you want in life. Okay, so if this video has helped you look at mentorship differently, hit the like buttons, the subscribe button, and if you want more type of content like this, please subscribe to this channel as well. And I have a question for you. Please let me know in the comment section, who has been the most influential person, a mentor, guide, teacher, coach in your life that has bring the best lesson or the biggest lesson that has they have taught you. Okay, so for example, my computer teacher, RJ Sahu sir. Okay, he has been the greatest motivator of him, due to which I developed the interest into the computers, the way he taught computers. And he always say this, जो दिखता है वही बिकता है. So when you are making softwares, he always emphasizes on the thing that your logic behind the software should be good, but you should also make it very good looking. Okay, because जो दिखता है वही बिकता है. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. So I will just end this video with a quote, that a good teacher gives you knowledge, a great mentor gives you direction, but the right guru transforms the way you thinking, and that changes your whole life. With this, I want to rest my voice. See you in the next one. Thank you so much.